toddler is refusing solids, let's talk. Before we jump in, remember around 12 to 18 months, toddlers are figuring out autonomy, boundaries, and preferences. Food is a huge part of that exploration. So when they say no, it's often them testing independence, not just rejecting the food. First, this doesn't always mean they're picky. After one, growth slows and appetite naturally dips, so eating less doesn't always mean something's wrong. They might just not be hungry. And honoring that helps them stay connected to their own hunger and fullness cues, which is a skill we want them to develop. But routine matters. Offer meals and snacks consistently on a schedule so they learn food is coming. That said, if they're not eating at all or consistently distressed by food, we definitely want to chat. Here are 3 tips that can make a big difference. 1, offer simple choices. Maybe you pull out a couple steamed veggies from the fridge and let them choose. Allow them to point, reach. That's autonomy, and toddlers love control. It can boost buy-in instantly. Once they choose what they want, plate it alongside something they usually like. We call that a safe food. Offering 1 or 2 new items next to a familiar one keeps the meal low pressure, but full of opportunity. In this video, there's just one item, but imagine your partner keeps handing you mango when you're just not in the mood for that. That's what it feels like for a toddler offered only one thing. A few choices can go a long way. 2, change the environment. If the high chair's a battle, try a toddler table, a booster at the family table, or even a snack picnic style on the floor. And check their feet. Some kids don't like the dangling feeling like they're sitting on a bar stool if they don't have a footrest. It can distract them, so consider a footrest if your child is amenable to it. 3, bring back the joy. Feeding shouldn't feel like a battle. You're not training for a toddler version of Top Chef survival mode. Get silly. Be the broccoli monster. Chomp dramatically. Let them dip, squish, fling a little. It's all part of the process. Let them feed you a soggy carrot if they want. Let them watch you eat like you're starring in a food commercial. This is so yummy. Talk about food like it's your best friend, but don't hover. Don't stare them down like a hawk waiting for a pea to be eaten. You wouldn't want to be watched like that while you eat, and neither do they. They don't need pressure. They need connection. Connection can spark the curiosity. That's the gateway to trying new things, including what's on their plate. Because here's the truth. A toddler who throws food isn't trying to drive you crazy. A toddler who refuses solids isn't being stubborn. These are communication and sensory signals. And once we understand them, we stop reacting and start responding. Understanding feeding through a developmental lens changes everything. You don't have to control every bite. They just need space, support, and a calm, consistent you. Read below for more on when feeding becomes a concern, where you should speak to your clinician.